jump right in here, guys. Just trying to flatten out this bed some. You can tell it's not easy, but it's going. Gonna work it. Not even hot. It's hard for it to work. You don't want to try working it cold. I've got to be careful or we're going to get some cold shuts forming. You see how the ends of here, that's called fish lips. And if you keep working on it, that's going to form into cold shuts. Alright, this time I'm trying to work those fish lips out of there. There we go. Getting there. Looking a little better. Just alternating sides. So I took one heat and used the rasp to try to file off some of that cold shut that's forming, and then we'll get back to forming the axe head. It's coming along. Coming along. It helps if you actually hit the feet now. Hit the handle doesn't do a whole lot. I'm just trying to straighten the blade up a little bit. It's a pretty consistent thickness, which I'm happy with. But I think I'm going to take at least one more heat and smooth out the imperfections. the shape. It's just hard for me to get a grip on with these tongs. So I cut one of the prongs off with an angle grinder real quick, and I'm going to try and form just one spike out of this. I think that'll be a little easier to do than to try. I was thinking about trying to forge weld them back together, but I'm going to go with just. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but this back half is going to be pretty ugly. There's definitely a cold shut in there. Maybe we'll figure something out. Alright guys, well, it just wasn't working the way I wanted it to. It was real. Now on this step, we're going to do what's called normalizing the steel, which is where you just... Okay guys, so the axe head is normalized. You can see it's cool to the touch. I'm going to use my belt grinder here with a 40 grit wheel on it, and we're going to shape up the head and the back a little bit. So for this next part, we are going to harden the edge of the blade. I could do a whole video on heat treating, but I'm not delving into it too much on this video. So we're going to harden the blade by bringing it up to a temperature, forging temperature. You can test it's the right temperature by putting a magnet to it. If the magnet doesn't stick, you're at the right temperature. And then we're going to cool it off quickly in this oil here, and that's going to harden the axe head. You hear that? The file skates right off of it. It doesn't dig into it, and that's how you know it's hard. It's at least as hard as the file. Well, after a little cutting and sanding, I've got it about right. Next step is to take a little wood glue and put the spacer in the top. That's not the right word, but I can't think of the right word right now. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's my hatchet made out of a hammer. I'm pretty happy with it overall. It works. It's got a hammer head on one side and a hatchet head on the other. I'm not going to pretty it up any more than it is. This is just my first one I made for myself. I'm not going to be planning on selling it. But if I start making more, they'll have their own little unique details and things like that. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I could have gone with a different handle, but this was what was available locally, and I just tried to get all this done in one day. But yeah, overall, I'm very happy with it. It works. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what you want to see more of. Next week, I think I'm going to be working on making some tools like chisels and things like that, and hardening those tools. Let me know if there's something else you'd like to see, and as always, get out there and create something.